We are in the middle of the earnings season and we have some big ones lined up today. Adani Twins, Adani Enterprises, Adani Ports. We also have Coal India, Federal Bank, Dabur. But, Amit, I'll come to you. Let's begin with the biggest one of them all, Coal India. The numbers are due today. What is the street expecting?
It's looking good. There were fears that the e-auction prices had cooled off, but the volumes have well compensated for the reduction in the auction prices, and they have remained firm for the last 4 months. Revenue is expected to rise a modest 8.7%. Net profits are expected to rise as much as 27% year on year. EBITDA as much as over 45% year on year. I have a question for Mr. Amit Gupta. So, Coal India today is slightly in the negative this morning, even though it has given returns of over 90% over the last 1 year. What do you make of Coal India right now?
Right. So I think, the stock price has recently corrected because of the fears of this e-auction prices cooling off. So the logical conclusion is that the rise in e-auction volume can be compensated for the fall in the e-auction prices. And as a result, the profit which is coming from these e-auction volumes, that has remained pretty much constant over the last quarter or so, which is a sort of a positive. But the upside estimates, in terms of incentives, that is sort of capped at around 7,000 crores. The manpower cost has remained quite stable. So even though the coal offtake has been, higher by about 25-26%, and the input costs have been also a little higher. But the EBIDTA could actually decrease by about 6-7% quarter on quarter. So overall, I think I'm not too negative on the earnings. My sense is that whatever they've lost in the e-auction prices, they can make up with the higher overall coal takeoff.
So, post-elections with a new budget, do you expect a spike in volumes with new infrastructure projects basically taking off with the new government, whichever it is?
So usually, the period in or before the budget, even 3 months after the budget or after the elections, that is usually a very slow period because government takes its time. New government comes in, new portfolio ministry comes in, and then only the ordering starts. So I think the first half of FY25 that will be a little slow. But as we head towards October, November during the festive season, then we'll see a little bit more pickup in the ordering. But I think the first half is going to be slower. A lot of companies, not just Coal India, but a lot of other infrastructure companies which we are tracking, where we have recommended to our clients. There also we are getting the same commentary from the company management that H1 is going to be really slow and the ordering will pick up only in H2.